guys, Stag here. So this is fairy number 8 and 9. Since they're technically two people, just one body, I decided to give it 2 numbers, which kind of messes up the count a little bit, but I'm fine with that. So I've been I was working on a series, and for the most part, the fairies were pretty tame and mellow, and then I just kind of throw in a conjoined twin fairy. Why not? I did do, I guess, the fishbowl girls were a little weirder. Like, at first I was thinking kind of like an astronaut-y, so I did the first one kind of star theme, but I want to redo something with stars and galaxies, because I really like that idea, but the end product of that one ended up going kind of far from what I originally intended. But then the fishbowl girl, who is actually after this one, which that will probably be the next video I release, I decided to do her more like underwater. So I haven't had any new videos in a while. I tried to get one out as soon as I could, so I've been kind of under the weather, I guess, really tired, getting used to a new schedule since my daughter started school again, and I'm still working on the coloring books, and there's just so much going on, I just couldn't find the time to edit a video, apparently. So I'm back. I'm gonna finish off the last 2 videos of this fairy series. I had taken a break, I think I mentioned that in my previous video before disappearing, that I had taken a break from this series to do other things, and I learned a lot in the small time that I worked on this series, like hair and eyes pretty much, they look so much better. I don't think I'm gonna start back up on the series till probably like November, December time frame. But I would like to have it done at least before next summer, so. And it will probably be like an art book. I know there will definitely be a coloring book themed to these girls. I actually have 2 with the line art already done because I was thinking about adding them to the fairy book, and then I decided last minute not to. And just give them their own coloring book, because why not? So I am currently up to volume 5. I just released the 5th coloring book too. It was nautical themed, because I was working on a fairy one and a nautical, and like every coloring book I do, they seem to get better and better with the line art. Like, it's really hard to imagine a coloring page, because it's different than regular inking, because like then I'd want to like cross hatch everything, shade things, but it's like I try to stop, and then I use some of the feedback I was getting from people that colored them. Maybe they thought they were too simple or something, so I added a little more, and like I feel like every coloring page is getting easier and easier to just kind of figure out how I'm going to line this thing, background and whatnot. So right now I am currently working on the 6th book, which will probably be out before Halloween. Like, it should definitely be out before then. But it's Halloween themed. I'm kind of a spooky person. Like, it's terrible to release something I feel so close to the holiday, but to me Halloween's kind of all year round. Like, I like the overall themes of this book. I find myself wanting to paint every picture I draw between ghosts and zombies and all the fun things. You know, there's serial killers and teddy bears, and like one of the paintings I was already working on and planned on doing, and then I was doing the Oracle Cat, which if you follow me on any of the social media, you might have been seeing the Oracle Cat. Like, I had done the pencil sketch a while ago for a Bad Apple theme, so I ended up doing the painting. That one I'm going to include in the book, because it's kind of mystical anyway, and I added crystals to it, and I think it's going to look really cool. but I don't think that's going to be the cover image, so I still got to paint another cover image for this book as well. But I want to paint all the things in the book, so I'm probably going to go with probably my ghost cat sketch that I shared a while ago, which I intended to do a finished graphite piece of that, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, even though like the base lines are just sitting there waiting to be shaded and whatnot. I don't think I'm going to get around to that before the book is out, so I'm probably just going to do the painting first. But it is really great to do a graphite sketch like finished first, because it's nice to see the shading and the gradients first. Like, it actually really helped me to work that out a little bit in some of my earlier pieces, I guess this year anyway. It's about when I started doing it at the end of last year and beginning of this year. So I never really worked with the varying grades of lead. Like, I knew they existed from when I was in school. Like, I remembered having them even in elementary school, where you'd have these different pencils with different hardness of the lead, and then I started working with them, and the more I work with them, the easier it kind of gets, and you just gotta remember to work slow and in layers. But it's really great to help build up those values. And then with backgrounds, it actually helped, because if I can do the lines and then shade it in and kind of blend it out and fade it out, like, I can definitely paint it anyway. Because when I was practicing with different trees and silhouettes and stuff, it was kind of nice. Like, I know one of the first paintings I really started doing that more with, I think, was Marco Polo, the second painting I did. Anyway, this painting, these fairy girls, they're probably my favorite ones to work on so far of the series. Kind of excited to get back to it. Like, I like the hair color, everything turned out. I like the way I started doing hair, and that wasn't even intentional. It's just I did that on the first one for some reason. Hair is one of those things for me. It used to always be hit or miss, but it's now playing with these shadows and building it up in these layers. Like, it really started to work out, and I'm kind of happy. And definitely the eyes look a million times better as well, since I started adding the irises in and working more on the lighting. But thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. You can find me around on different social medias. I stream occasionally on Twitch. Eventually, I will probably get back to more full-time streaming, because I'm making these videos anyway and recording, so may as well stream live and you guys can hang out and chat and whatnot. But you can find me on the other places. See you guys.